Publix Supermarkets is known for clean, safe, high-quality products, and our customers have come to trust us to consistently provide this premier quality. Our distribution centers are the front line in delivering those products to our customers. That makes your role in keeping our facility clean and sanitary a critical component in providing the products and quality that are expected. Your most complete source of information on all of these procedures will be the Cleaning and Sanitation Guide for distribution. The manual is available in the department manager's office or on Publix Connection. Refer to it whenever you need more information or clarification. And as always, ask your supervisor if you have any questions regarding your responsibilities. In order to clean and sanitize safely and correctly, you need the best equipment and the best chemicals. There is a designated housekeeping room or storage area in each facility to store the cleaning equipment and personal protective equipment, PPE. You will find any of the items you need to complete a given task in this area. You are assigned cleaning and sanitation duties on the master sanitation schedule by your manager. After finishing your assigned tasks, initial next to the task on the designated date. Tasks such as cleaning drains with foam sand may only be assigned weekly, while others would be monthly or quarterly. However, most would be daily tasks. Damage sheets are used to account for any product that is damaged or spilled at the warehouse. If you clean up a spilled or damaged product, you must also complete the damage sheet. Damage sheets will be turned in at the end of your shift to the manager. If the spilled or damaged product is not marked on the damage sheet, it will cause issues with inventory, ultimately affecting store orders. Chemical supplies and dispensers are located in the mop rooms and designated areas within your facility. Always use the correct chemicals Publix has authorized for each task you are to perform. This chart identifies all authorized chemicals. It tells you their approved uses. The Publix Sanitation Program gives you the ability to identify chemicals, whether they are in concentrated form or are ready to use. It is equally important to use the proper personal protective equipment, PPE, that is required for each type of job. PPE can include gloves, goggles, and/or an apron. Again, this chart identifies which PPE is required for each chemical you will handle. The mop room has been designed for you to correctly select the chemical you need and fill the appropriate container. Using a color-coded system, chemicals are dispensed into a mop bucket and/or spray bottle by mixing concentrate with the correct amount of water as the container is filled. Some chemicals, such as glass cleaner and multi-surface, should only be filled in a spray bottle, never a mop bucket. Grease cutter positive and neutral restroom cleaner can be filled in a mop bucket or a spray bottle. The same system is used to identify replacement containers of chemical concentrates when exchanging an empty one. The chemicals authorized for your use have been carefully selected for your safety and its effectiveness. Never use any chemical that is not from the Publix approved supplier. Safety is your top priority. Whether it is the safety of you and your fellow associates or food safety for our customers, you should be constantly on alert for situations that occur where you work. You need to be familiar with the 8 allergens because if these spills are not contained, they may spread to other products, causing a customer or associate to have an allergic reaction. The 8 allergens are eggs, fish, milk, peanuts, shellfish, soy, tree nuts like walnuts or pecan, and wheat. You should clean up any allergen you encounter in the workplace. The vacuum cleaner should be emptied and cleaned out at the end of each shift. Empty the contents into a lined trash can and tie off the bag before disposing of it in the compactor. Within your facility, there may be products that must be disposed of according to hazardous waste guidelines to comply with federal regulations from the Environmental Protection Agency, the EPA. If these non-food spills are not handled correctly, Publix may be subject to fines or penalties. Hazardous waste includes chemicals and other items identified as hazardous waste by the EPA that are flammable, corrosive, irritant, reactive, or toxic. Items placed in Drum 1 are classified as flammable. These include products such as lighter fluid and nail polish remover. Items placed in Drum 2 are classified as aerosol. These include any aerosol cans with propellant. Items placed in Drum 3 are classified as corrosive basic. These include bleach products. Items placed in Drum 4 are classified as corrosive acidic. These include things like drain cleaner. Items placed in Drum 5 are classified as toxic. These include shampoo, liquid cosmetics, lotion, and vitamins. Items placed in Drum 6 are classified as oxidizers. These include pool chemicals, hydrogen peroxide, and tooth whitener. Items placed in Bucket 7 are classified as universal waste. These include retail fluorescent light bulbs, halogen light bulbs, and fluorescent lamps. Items placed in Bucket 8 are classified as P-listed nicotine. These include Nicorette gum, lozenges, and smoke cessation patches. Atlanta and low-velocity facilities only. To ensure proper recycling of these products, contact the Environmental Department when this bucket is full. Items placed in Bucket 9 are classified as reactive. These include products such as lithium-ion batteries. Please remember that the items here are just examples, and this is not a complete list of items considered hazardous waste. Never leave a hazard unattended and place caution cones around it until it is completely cleaned up. Any non-food spill or waste needs to be assessed for its hazardous potential prior to cleaning. The steps to follow in the event that you come across product that is leaking, damaged, or spilled at your facility will be summarized on a poster found at every hazardous waste management station. As mentioned before, it is critical for your safety to use personal protective equipment. The steps to follow when dealing with spills, leaks, or potentially harmful substances are as follows. Take your cleaning cart to the area or gather equipment from the nearest spill response station. Place a caution sign on each side of the area to alert other associates and visitors of the potential safety hazard. Make certain you have put on the proper PPE if needed. If it is a blood or other potentially infectious material, contact the first aid responder. They will determine whether the waste requires special handling and determine what type of special handling should be used. Apply absorbent floor cleaner to the spill, making sure to cover it completely. Brush it through back and forth until all liquid is absorbed. Once the liquid is completely absorbed, sweep the absorbent floor cleaner into a dustpan. Fully sweep the area, leaving no trace of liquid or absorbent floor cleaner. Using your handheld scanner, scan the product to determine if it's a hazardous waste and identify the product's hazardous waste category. Place the product container with any remaining contents and the absorbent floor cleaner into a sealable plastic bag. If the product container is not visible in the bag, you must write the name and the G10 or UPC of the product on the bag. Once the area is clean, remove the caution signs and dispose of the hazardous waste at the spill response station. For any spilled product, a damage sheet must be completed and turned in at the end of your shift. Cleaning racks and slots will take up a majority of your workday and is a critical component in keeping our food products safe for our customers. Because practically all of our products spend some time in our racks and slots, regular and consistent cleaning eliminate trash, food spills, and conditions that attract and harbor pests. Daily rounds of your assigned areas should take care of regular trash and fresh spills around product stored in a slot. Periodically, you will need to give extra time and attention to accumulated and hardened trash and spills by removing the pallets of product to perform a deep clean. To do this, you will need to gather all of the equipment and chemicals required. From the equipment storage area, you will need disposable cleaning towels, a floor scraper, broom, dustpan, high-low deck brush, squeegee, 2 mops and 2 buckets, and your high-visibility vest. In the chemical closet, you will need to get spray bottles of ready-to-use multi-surface cleaner, Grease Cutter Positive, and/or Lightning Clean ready to use. Put the dispenser mixture of water and Grease Cutter Positive in one of the buckets and only clean water in the other. Remove the pallets from the slot. If it is a drive-in rack, remove both pallets. Remove any spills, trash, or debris. Clean and dust the rack using a disposable cleaning towel, sprayed with either multi-surface cleaner or Grease Cutter Positive as needed. Thoroughly apply Grease Cutter Positive to the area to loosen any material that is still dried to the floor. Use the high-low deck brush to agitate the Grease Cutter Positive and scrub the area. If there is any stubborn buildup, use the floor scraper. Squeegee the liquid to the outside of the slot into the aisle. Use a dry mop to soak up the chemical and then mop the entire area with a clean mop dipped in clean water to rinse the chemical from the floor. And then replace the pallets in the rack or slot. Cleaning trash compactors and drains also prevents the spread of microorganisms and conditions that attract and harbor pests. Gather your equipment, including a broom, dustpan, squeegee, drain hook, shovel, and a complete set of personal protective equipment along with your high-visibility vest. Begin the cleaning by sweeping, scraping, and picking up any food spills, trash, plastic, wood, and cardboard off the pad, discarding them into a trash bin. Remove the drain plates by using the drain hook. Stand over the drain and lift straight up for proper lifting safety. For major spills, trash, or debris in the drain, use a shovel and/or broom and dustpan to collect and place in a trash bin. If there is a drain basket, remove the drain basket and empty it into the trash bin. If the drain basket appears to be contaminated, please contact management to determine if special handling or disposal is needed. Foam sand is applied with its own foam sand applicator that attaches to a water hose. You will need to wear goggles, gloves, and an apron to apply the chemical mixture. Using plain water to begin with, rinse down the trash compactor pads and the drain thoroughly. Attach the foam sand applicator to the water hose. Apply generous amounts of the foam sand to the trash compactor pads, surfaces, drain plates, and walls. Allow the chemical to set for 10 minutes. Squeegee any excess foam to the drain and let the surfaces air dry. Once dry, return the drain basket, if there was one, and replace the drain plate using the drain hook. Clean and disinfect all equipment used by applying foam sand and allowing them to air dry. Detach the foam sand applicator and return the hose to its storage place. Return the rest of the equipment to the storage area. Cleaning the restrooms in your facility is a vital way to reduce the spread of viruses and bacteria which cause illnesses. For the regular cleaning of the various surfaces and fixtures in restrooms, you will need the following equipment: disposable towels, disposable gloves, a bowl brush, broom and dustpan, caution signs, 2 cotton mops, and 2 mop buckets. You may also need a high-low deck brush if you are working with non-tile floors. The primary chemical you will use is neutral restroom cleaner in both a spray bottle and mixed in your mop bucket. Regardless of which part of the restroom you are cleaning, the processes are generally the same. Clear the surface, fixture, or floor of any stray trash. Sweep the floor of any debris, paying attention to the areas behind the toilets and around stalls. Spray fixtures and surfaces with the neutral restroom cleaner. Spread the chemical and wipe down all the surfaces, including vents, dispensers, and stalls. Scrub the inside of toilets and urinals with the bowl brush. You may have to use pristine bowl cleaner if you have tough stains on toilets or urinals. Wipe down all surfaces, fixtures, and the outside surfaces of toilets and urinals with a clean, dry, disposable cleaning towel. Air fresheners must only be placed in the air freshener dispenser. Set out caution signs before you start mopping the floor. Mop the entire floor with neutral restroom cleaner with one of the mops. If you mop up any visible body fluid, dispose of the mop head after you're finished mopping. Use the second clean mop to rinse the floor with clean water to remove the cleaner chemical. When the floor is dry, remove the caution signs. After cleaning the restrooms, complete the restroom cleaning log. Food safety is a top priority at Publix. We do this by training our associates on food safety standards, which includes sanitation, HACCP, the Hazard Analysis and Critical Control Point Program, monitoring compliance with our cold chain process, having a best-in-class recall program, following clear communication processes to elevate significant issues within distribution and corporate quality assurance, or CQA. Thank you for your part in keeping Publix a premier quality food retailer.